So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington, Johnson is out there with Boomer. Then it's Black Hole. Then it's King. And it's Boomer in at the 2.
I think looking at the Sixers, anytime that you go through a 21-game losing streak during any point of the season, you know you're going to be near the bottom of the conference standing.
King with it. Pass to Boomer. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. King, right side. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's a Sims. Pass to Orton. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Lets it go with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Baller's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
King, the pass to Boomer. Back to King. The pass to Tate. Clock at 6. From the arc. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. He lobs it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Reverse that one. Oh, now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Now here's King. King, left side. Passes it to Boomer. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this one. He's off on the first.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs. But the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
They retain possession. Here's Baller. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Boomer, the pass to Taylor. Misses in close.
Wizards did have more experience than most people realized last year, helped in the playoffs and in the regular season. How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Wizards trail by 7. It's stolen. Here's a Sims. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's King. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go to end the run. The Wizards with another miss. Having veterans in the locker room is such a benefit in so many ways. Wizards left owe some of their success last season to that.
Well, you know, veteran players bring perspective, they bring professionalism, they bring experience. And those are attributes that you can't be a playoff team without. And it served the Wizards well that they had those veterans. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Bears is checked in for King. Wizards trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pierce attacking. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Taylor, and there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Left side Pierce, and the foul. On Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Here's Pierce. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock to stop the drought. Pierce with another miss. Here's the waiter. Here's Skinny. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers. And that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Cole is out there with Johnson. Then it's King, and it's Boomer, and it's Boomer in at the 2 spot. And it's Buckus with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Sims, 17-foot shot on the way.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Here's Stafford. Off target from outside.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter. You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old-school, traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing more and more teams embrace the analytics side of things.
Here's Baller, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Here is Boomer. No good again that time. And for the Sixers, their new stat-driven decision-making permeates the organization from ownership, Steve, to the front office, all the way down to the coaching staff.
Well, it's where the league seems to be going, Kevin. The teams are trying to think further ahead and see opportunities for strategic advantages. But look, it's still a balance. You've got to have chemistry and coaching, and those numbers will come in play, but they can't be the be-all, end-all.
Now here's King. He's covered closely, and that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. King outside. 6 to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Horton's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me, executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Now here's King. The Wizards with another miss.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. You got to slow it down and get a good shot.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Brett Brown overseeing a major rebuild project as head coach of the Sixers. He said, you can get tricked by potential, but ultimately it gets down to integrity, character, competitiveness, and toughness. When you cut to the chase, those qualities mean more to me. Those non-negotiables keep me on track. They ground me. Kevin, fascinating stuff.
So much of building a team and a program is defining that culture and the expectations. Thanks, Doris.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Inside, here's Horton. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
When you look at the Wizards, they've got an interesting mix of younger players and veterans. And they had tried to build their team with younger players, but a lack of leadership and maturity and professionalism led them to make some trades for more veteran presence. And you need a nice blend if you're going to win at a consistent level and get to the playoffs. And the Wizards got all the way to the 2nd round as a result.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the 2nd quarter. 0 of 4. Philadelphia with the ball. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
And for a Wizards team that has mixed results in the draft, trading for proven veterans, Steve, certainly makes some sense.
Yeah, but it may also limit their upside. I mean, that's the trade-off. With a solid veteran front line and a young developing backcourt, have to see if they can continue to climb in the East.
Talk about some great numbers for money. 13 points and also 3 steals. This has been a great half for him.
Well, we're getting a glimpse of him at the top of his game.
Now here's King. Pass to Boomer. Looking to end the run. That one goes. Count it. Boomer's got 5 now.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
There's 37 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Sims the best of the way.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
King outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here is Boomer. He has 5. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Fires from deep. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a humongous. Shot to cap their.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
They've got the Magician. Waiter out there with Baller, and there's Skinny, and it's Sims in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's King. He's guarded closely. Sims with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. That's good. 18 points for Baller.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Boomer.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
You know, the Sixers, quite honestly, since 2003 have been a team stuck on that treadmill of mediocrity, never winning more than 43 games. You know, last season the organization finally committed to a full overhaul and rebuild.
King, that's good.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
And there's the pass to Skinny. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the Sixers rebuild really started in earnest during the 2013 draft when they traded away their all-star point guard Drew Holiday to New Orleans for 2 separate first-round picks. A defining move, I think, to strategically weaken the team while acquiring assets.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here's Sims. He's got 17. Here's Horton. Good. Horton's got 10. And you look at last season for the Sixers. Yes, they were a losing team, but a losing team with a plan.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Kevin. Coach Brown said that they had 6 NBA players and a bunch of guys fighting for a spot. But as time passes and you see this young talent develop, I think they do have a chance to be pretty special.
5 to shoot. Nene outside. Back to King. Fires it up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Baller's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot's good from Sims.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Here's King. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
2 minutes left.
Throws it up high. And slammed in by Taylor.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
It's deflected. And now Philadelphia on the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, common wisdom among players is that it's better to be an unrestricted free agent than a restricted one. However, a recent study found that comparable players ended up making more money in restricted free agencies. Teams know they have to overpay to avoid a player's team matching that offer. Kevin?
Oh, some good examples from this offseason, Doris. Great job. Thanks.
Yeah, the contracts given to Chandler Parsons and Gordon Hayward come to mind. I mean, both were able to command max salary despite not yet being star talent.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Blocking foul called on Sims.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
King. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Washington's turnaround last year was in part in how they played on the road.
Yeah, they went from being a joke on the road, a non-factor really in 2013, to one of the better road teams in 2014. As a matter of fact, in the playoffs, they blitzed the Bulls on the road in that first round series.
Good point. Stafford. From outside, off the mark.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. Boy, they look helpless defensively.
And here is King. 5 points in the game. Puts up a 3, and it's good. 10 points for Boomer. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Skinny. And it would have counted had it. Here's King. So on the floor for Washington. Boomer out there with King. And it's Boomer. Then there's Nene. And it's Johnson in at the power forward position. And Horton with the stop.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Kicks it to Nene. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
They get a hand on it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. That's good. And that's 12 points for the waiter.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Passes it to Boomer. Well, guys, the D-League, a test bed for ideas that might, make their way to the NBA. And one thing we've seen there is a mission to get games down to 2 hours in length. They really want to shorten the length of these games.
Well, they've banned consecutive timeouts. They've reduced their number overall. The idea is to hold viewers' attention and provide time certainty for the broadcasters.
King, left side. There's the 3. Can't get it to go.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Sims, the pass to ball.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Dishes it to Johnson. Will it go? And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And condensing the game, we've seen it at the NBA level too, cracking down on pregame rituals and requiring players back on the court quickly after a timeout. The commissioner even talked to owners about shortening the game to 40 minutes, so less might be more in some ways. We'll see. I'm in agreement with that. I'd love to see some of the fat trimmed off the game. I don't know if 40 minutes is where I'd go, but some of the extra things that delay the game, I would love to see that pace picked up so there's not as much wasted minutes during the course of a 48-minute game.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Skinny. Here's the waiter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Well, I think there's a couple of ways to shorten games. One is cutting down on the intentional fouls in crunch time. I think you could replace TV timeouts with live action advertising. Also, you might just shoot one free throw for the point value of a foul. I think the league is right to try to speed up the pace of the game, but it's a rocky road. You have to really think things through.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sims. Again, Philadelphia.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And King, here we go. King left side. Now the pass to Boomer. Back to King. Takes the 3. Blocked.
He may need some rest, guys. He looks tired because he hasn't made anything this quarter. And guys, with this one winding down. It's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
Here's King. Drops one in from the wing.
He's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Buckus with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
Skinny off the mark there with the three-point shot. Passes it to the waiter. And the call will go against Boomer.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Overrated. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Wizards shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on the way to the line. That's foul number 2 for him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Taylor attacking. Rejected. Tries again. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Sims. He feeds it to Orton. He dishes it to Sims. Here's Skinny. Can't get it to fall.